Hey guys, welcome back. You're watching our OnlineGrinds study videos. I'm Cillian and I'm taking you through a lot of different learning styles. Again, unfortunately, I didn't get a question about this particular thing, but because it's a little obscure and not enough people know about it, and I hope more people will now know about it, I'm not surprised. What we're going to look at here is learning through pictures or using different representations on a page to learn ideas. Again, this is the sort of thing which is different from the learning styles you might be used to. There are a few ways you can approach this. It's usually handy for those who are maybe slightly more artistic or people who are very into drawing or into colours, but it's also good for those who are less talented like myself. I can just about draw a stickman, but I'm actually okay for learning with this particular style. I find it very useful for some things. So even if you're not particularly artistically gifted, it's still a useful style. One of the things that you can do with these is a sort of a pictogram or a spidergram, where basically you take the key concept, you put it in the middle of the page, and you draw a circle around it. Then you link some of the ideas out. So you go, okay, I don't know, the 1916 Rising in Ireland, you can put 1916 Rising in the middle, and then you go build up, maybe you go events, maybe you go key actors, key people who are involved, aftermath, and so on. All of a sudden, you've got a history essay developing there. It's a great way to spatially put ideas on a page, rather than going, okay, line by line by line by line, 1916 Rising. And you can develop that even further. Colours can often be very helpful for some people. You know, they might associate bloody events, violent events with red, so you might include that. For the aftermath, you might put a calmer blue, different things like that, which can remind you of different things. Simply, colours stand out on a page, so it can help to do that as well. Just so you, rather than just seeing black and white or whatever you're writing with all on the page, you can get a nice little colourful thing going, which in your mind may just remain there. So on the day of the exam, you can go, oh yes, yeah, I remember that, and put it down. Alternatively, if you're very talented, or even not so sometimes, you can put little drawings beside as well. So for instance, for the executions of 1916, you could put, I don't know, dead men, literally corpses. And the more ridiculous it is, the better. You know, if it's a corpse, I don't know, that's all bloody and gushing and stuff like that, why not? That's the sort of picture which will remain in your mind. When you think about it, writing on a page is boring. It's all the same. Nothing really stands out. If you use fantastic pictures, it can really remain there, lodge there, and for the exam, you might find it much easier to pick up. A final word on study styles more generally. Again, what we've discussed so far are just suggestions. You can look to develop them further. All study skills, in a way, are simply personal things. Trial and error. Try something out. It works. It doesn't work. Keep trying. No matter at what stage you are in the exam cycle, this is highly valuable. Just experimenting, trying something out. Also, not only are they very personal, they're also very subject and content specific. So for instance, it might be valuable to use a oral or oral learning technique for history, which may be less valuable, for instance, for, I don't know, chemistry. Or similarly, you might find that you can do, pictorial representations and learn through pictures for maybe English, but that it might be more difficult for Irish, and that Irish might be more suitable for you for an oral or oral thing. It's a highly personal thing, but don't feel that there's only one thing that works, You can, for instance, learning off essays, it might simply be best to just write it out again and again and again to get better and better. All I'm encouraging you to do is just experiment, try them out, see what works. Thanks very much.